the day or start the show. Are we here? Are we live? Is it happening? I think it is. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Highly Motivated. It's the Sunday sesh. Sunday already. It's like the weekend flew by. Every day's flying by. Didn't even notice Saturday. Don't even know where the hell it went. It was yesterday, obviously, but I have no clue. And then, of course, and then Sunday was like this. Sunday was so quick. I was out in the sun. I was outside a lot today. It's hot. It's hot in here. I'm hot. I'm sweating all over the place. I can't stop. The AC unit in the house broke, and I had to buy a new AC unit today. That was rather painful. I forgot how expensive those things are, but it's a necessity. Here in Florida, you cannot be without AC for not even 1 minute. And why? Because Florida is trying to kill you. At every single moment, Florida wants you dead, wants you to melt, just to burn up. It's the summertime. Summertime is hot, and it's not even hot yet. It's like, this is like pre-hot. Next month is actually going to be a hot month. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Highly Motivated with your host this evening, Oraganji. Very excited to be here, even though it's hot, even though I'm boiling, even though I am dying in this room. In the hot box, we're going to hotbox the hot box tonight. Cheers, everybody. Drinking a little bit of blackberry Dr. Pepper. Why? Because it's freaking delicious. Why? Because I absolutely love it. I've got some espressos over here because they're super cold. Not that I need the caffeine. And just in case I want to be a little extra healthy, I've got the coconut water. So we are set. I've got drinks. I've got some Miami Confidential by Goldflower Cannabis to roll up. Some of the heavyweight heads, Goldflower Cannabis, a medical provider here in the state of Florida. Very exciting stuff, lots to talk about. And actually today, kind of continuing the conversation, is that like all sweat? Did I just touch my shoulder? And it's like just sweat. We're going to continue the conversation today. A little bit about Ganji Fest, about the Cannabis Science Fair. We are going to talk a little bit more also about, tonight we're going to talk about the ECS, the endocannabinoid system, and what feels good for the ECS, what feels good for the endocannabinoid system, what feels good for the ECS, it's going to feel good for you too. So tonight we also should have a new guest on the show. If they show up, if they sign in, if we see them, we don't know. We don't know. But let's start the show with the Be Your Own Ganji song. Here we go. That's it. That's how I wanted to start it. We're going to listen to this. I'm going to roll a joint, and that's it. That's the show right now. Or lit the spark. Started the podcast strong. Highly motivated. Turn the dream into a song. Be your own Ganji Fest. Roll it up, come bless the night. Neighbors on the same porch. Everybody feeling right. Hands up, hearts open. Outside. This moment, side by side, on Ganji Fest. Rise. Take back what is ours tonight. Be your own Ganji Fest. Medical leaf in the breeze, bringing calm to the bones. For the pain and the hard days, making everybody home. No divide when we gather. Old wounds start to fade. Christopher, welcome to the show. I see you. I'm live. Absolutely. Hands up, hearts open, the fear outside. This moment, smoke side by side, your own Ganji Fest. Hey, Christopher. Welcome to Highly Motivated.
Oh, hey, it was so much easier to join than using LinkedIn because LinkedIn has like a 2-minute delay, you know?
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it's always been bad on LinkedIn for the past 5 years.
Well, I'm definitely live, obviously. One heart, one table.
I'm using a very
one
dark
line.
thing here.
Share the time. And we answered.
There we go.
Every soul in the circle got the same little ring. Be your own Ganji Fest. Be your own Ganji Fest. Share the rest. Be your own Ganji Fest. We rise. Green sky. Take back what is ours tonight. Be your own Ganji Fest.
I wish the sound was more high fidelity, but the spirit of what you're sharing is the important thing.
Can you hear it? You can't hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's mostly the vocals. Like, I can't really hear. I can hear they're playing steel drums and guitar, I guess, too, right? Yeah. I've never played reggae. I have no idea.
Reggae is steel drums. Reggae is tribal beats almost. I mean, reggae is.
I should try to do a reggae song, you know?
Reggae is amazing. Love some reggae. Always loved reggae. I grew up listening to Bob Marley. That's one of the things that always got me really excited. I love Bob. You know, it's one love, one heart. You know, it's there's so much feeling in music. Music is frequency. Music is vibe. It changes you entirely.
For the Bahamas or
What's
something?
that?
Didn't they use that in a marketing campaign for the Bahamas? One life, one something like that.
Yeah, they probably did. I'm sure
they probably did. I'm sure reggae has been used.
They've used that in the marketing
thing,
yeah.
You know.
East Coast Visual Media. Everybody, welcome East Coast to the Sunday sesh. Everyone is highly motivated. We got East Coast. We got Christopher here live with me right now. Chris, I see you had some more of your guitar sessions out there.
Yeah, did you see that new one? Wow, I really was shocked myself on that.
You were shocked yourself. I'm shocked.
Yeah,
That's why I'm bringing it up. You're getting so much better.
I've always wanted to sound that good.
But you've been practicing nonstop.
Yeah,
you know, you've been putting a lot into that.
So I'll be 100% honest with you. At first, I was practicing. Then, as soon as I started recording videos, that was the music I was jamming to. And that was performing in front of a live audience. So I've played the guitar ever since then as though I'm playing in front of a live audience. I don't practice.
Everybody welcome Bobby and Todd. These are the new guests that we have on tonight's show. Bobby, Todd, meet Chris, Bobby and Todd. Welcome
What's up,
to
Bobby and Todd?
Highly Motivated.
So thanks for having us.
It's hot in the studio today. This is a super hot day. I'm like, our AC went out, so I'm just roughing it. I ordered another one on Amazon, but I'm roughing it until then. As you can see, I'm just sweating through everything. But this is the sacrifice I do for the show.
Wow. Crazy. Yeah, I know it's got to be super hot.
Oh, it is. It is. This is, but it's all right. I'm going to climatize. Once I get good and high, I should climatize. I say that, but like the last episode where I said I'm just going to get normaled with the, I'll normalize to the heat. No, I was fucking hot the entire time. It's just crazy sauce.
You got fans,
so welcome to the show. It's good to have you guys here. Everybody, Bobby and Todd have their own podcast as well. What is the name of your podcast?
The podcast is Mondays from the Couch. Every Monday
from
we
the
have
couch.
Yeah, this Monday we're gonna be interviewing Steve Edmonds, Hemp for Water. We're gonna have his interview on there. It's gonna be a great time. And we actually
Really?
have,
That should be fantastic. Tell me a little bit about it.
so like Hemp for Water, that's basically like, you want to tell them, Todd?
No, go ahead.
All right. So it's basically a Florida-based nonprofit where they do bioremediation. They make these hemp mats. They breed hemp to like these hemp mats to actually suck out the phosphorus and the nitrates out of the water to clean the water.
To clean the water?
Clean water.
Wait. To clean the water.
Hemp to clean
That's
water.
funny.
So
Yeah,
are they
'cause
using
the
these
algae
biomats
blooms.
in the water? Like, is it something like a filter?
Yeah, it sucks up. It's like they are bred specifically to be water-friendly hemp. Like he got so technical about it. I'm not that smart, but he
Wow.
No,
did.
I'm not technical either. I'm not that smart either. But
Hey, you'll have to check out the episode tomorrow, Mondays from the Couch. The interview's right there.
Yeah.
so where can we
explains
find your
everything.
podcast and at what time?
Okay, well, it's posted on Monday. There's not really any time, unfortunately, that it just shows up on Monday. But so it's on Facebook, it's on YouTube, it's on Substack. You can find a link on my LinkedIn. Bobby Peavy. Let's see what else.
We put it on the Facebook page.
Yeah, it's on Facebook. It's on and Instagram. At Little Hippie Chick.
Okay, so you're on a few different channels at the same time.
Yeah, oh yeah, a few different channels at the same time, and then we got a couple of other things we're doing too. Like we started this paranormal research group, and we're trying to get people together in Central Florida who are 420 friendly, but also
my land is very paranormal.
We would love to come
out there. We've got like a chupacabra out here. We have a skinwalker.
Awesome.
We're pretty sure we got some ghosts.
Hey,
that's awesome.
We want to come check it out. Yes.
It's 420 friendly paranormal investigations.
We're very 420 friendly here. Very 420 friendly here on the land. We've got about 7 acres, and all 7 acres are fucking
that's
haunted.
awesome.
We should get together and let us come check it out. We'll video it, put it on your podcast, my podcast.
I'm sweating crazy through. This is like, I think today is one of the hottest days. Today is one of the hottest days.
I remember seeing the heat index. It was hot.
And you have no air. Oh my God.
Well, there's AC in that side of the house, but not on this side. So, and I'm not getting anything here in this room.
No fan,
this room never gets any AC. It's hot in the other part of the house, so I let them have the fan.
Gotcha.
So, all right, this is exciting. I'm going to be listening to your podcast tomorrow, whenever it comes out, because I want to learn all about this phytoremediation.
Yeah,
Hemp for water. I love it.
For water.
So everybody check them out tomorrow. The name of their podcast is Mondays from the Couch. And you'll find it on the Facebook, the Insta Cha-Chas, and a bunch of other places. Type it in, Monday from the Couch.
Yeah.
And well, awesome. Well, welcome to the show. Welcome to a show with no topics. 0 topics. We just kind of glide through things, and and I usually just never shut up. So that's God. I'm like so hot. What the hell? I think I'm melting.
You look hot, man.
I'm losing weight this way though. I'm losing weight. I'm telling you.
Silver lining.
I'm not losing shit. I'm not losing anything. You could find us, by the way, everybody. We're live tonight on Facebook. No, Facebook. We're on a restream. Facebook doesn't let me go live. We're on LinkedIn, Twitch, Kick, Rumble, Instagram, YouTube. The talky-talk doesn't let me go live right now. So we're live in like 7 places. 7 places. Cool. We're coming to you live, and we do it 3 times a week. Friday, Sunday, Wednesday. Today being a Sunday session. Can you believe it's Sunday already?
Wow, I know, it's crazy.
So I take it. You guys have been pretty busy though. You've been doing the podcast. What else what else is going on?
Oh my gosh, we've been doing the podcast. Like I said, we started the paranormal research group. we started a group for our dog that is like became epileptic. So we started a Facebook group to raise awareness for canine epilepsy. That was kind of heartbreaking because he almost had to be put down. Like, and then, you know, we were so lost. There's no help out there for canine epilepsy through the vets or anything. But we found
I really don't think that. Well,
Uh-huh.
CBD is an amazing thing.
It's like
CBD
a
for
learn
dogs.
as you go. It's a learn as you go thing,
Yeah,
kind of with them.
CBD
Like,
is amazing
Yeah.
for epilepsy, and
Well,
he gets
and that's the thing. It really is. I think right there, CBD now, but it's also, it matters how the dogs take the CBD, because a lot of people
Yeah.
try a tincture, they try a pill, they try, you know, they try so many different things. But I think when it comes to animals, you know, you've got to be able to. All right, so you need something quick, something that works like immediately. So the only
Yeah.
thing I've ever really run into, there's CBD Vet, CBDvet.com, I think it is. They have, you know, those Listerine strips or those
Yeah.
Yeah.
tabs, and
Yeah.
they dissolve in your mouth.
Yeah, they dissolve, right? Yeah,
They
Yeah.
make
It's perfect.
They make the same thing for animals.
Edible cellophane tape.
Like fast
Yes.
acting too. Yeah.
Exactly, because look, when there's a storm, like you know, there's lightning and shit, and all my animals are afraid of lightning. So
Yeah.
what am I gonna do? I'm gonna give them a pill. I'm gonna give them a pill that they're gonna chew up and spit up, and I'm gonna give them a pill, and then
Yeah.
it's not gonna work while I need it to work.
Right.
Like I need it to work now, damn it. So
Like
that's
you
why
can
those little
just take it
cellophane
right on their
things.
tongue. Boop.
That would be
Exactly.
They can't really,
Exactly.
you know, it'll dissolve probably before they even really get a chance to spit it out.
a good thing.
Everybody,
yeah.
welcome really quickly, Michael Chapman. We got Michael Chapman, Stoners for Swag. He's here with us tonight, everybody. Highly motivated. I'm already feeling better. You know something? I don't know what it is. Now that I'm sweating like crazy, now I feel better.
That's good.
I'm not as hot as I was. Look, you look at me, I'm like, I'm sweating like crazy. It's like, I feel fine now. I'm perfectly fine. Look at me.
I can kind of see it starting to sweat through. On your
Well,
shirt.
you know what's crazy? I start to smoke, and I start to feel better. You know, I normalize out, like temperature wise, my body starts to regulate when I smoke. And I do want to mention what I'm smoking is the Miami Confidential Gold Flower Cannabis Heavyweight Heads, the first hydroponic introduction into the Florida market. So if you haven't heard of it yet, this is 100% hydroponic.
Grown in
Other companies are doing things that are hydroponic-esque, like with direct feed, but they're doing soil. You know, this right here, it's a hydroponic introduction into the Florida market. And I have to say, so excited. What's that?
Do the lava rocks maintain their nutrients, like even after reuse? Or do they have
usually no? I mean, if you're going to use them from plant to plant, like the hydron, the lava rocks, I would clean them thoroughly before using them for another grow.
Okay, but
so instead of them retaining nutrients, well, no, because really they are a base material with no nutrient.
Yeah,
and it gives you the opportunity for that grow, for it to kind of become what you need it to become, to hold the moisture. Really, their big deal is holding moisture. Hydroton rocks, spun lava rocks in hydroponics.
Right, it's not
so much the nutrients. It's more holding the moisture so that the roots don't dry out.
Hey, I have another question, Aaron. Did you see that weed, the Push OG purple post I was going around? It was just like purple weed, basically. And the company I reached out to, it's funny. It's not funny, but I thought they sold flour, but they sell seeds and cutlings. And so can you take something that's a cutling and engineer it back into a seed? And if you do, is it now become a seeded species that reproduces with seeds? And I know you're one of the
okay. So if you're taking a cutting, and maybe Todd or Bobby might know as well better on the growing side, but I think if you're getting a cutting and you want to turn it back into a seed, you're gonna have to wait until you seed it.
You can do that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to fertilize it and turn it back into a seed.
You can.
I mean, you gotta grow it.
I didn't
know.
Grow it all the way out.
Now, will it have seeds though? I'm not sure.
My
Yeah.
mind is
bud,
blown.
or if it becomes
Thank
a
you.
mill
Thank you for answering that.
and
Yeah.
produces a bunch of buds or seeds. I mean,
Wow, that's awesome.
Right. You could also introduce it to a male plant if that's coming
Look
from a
how
female
perfectly
clone.
rolled this is.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful roll there, Christopher.
very nice.
Christopher
Very
does
nice.
one-handed table rolls. He
Oh
puts his
wow.
weed
Oh
on a
wow,
table,
that's
and
impressive.
he just one-handed just kind of rolls it in. He just rolls it in, and there you go. That's his joint.
I was,
You're gonna have to show us.
yeah, I won the 2025
Yeah.
Best Blunt in the Bay
Yeah.
down in Ybor City. Yeah,
You
that's
won?
really sweet. You got it. Yeah,
Really?
the Suncoast Normal. Yeah, with Chillum.
Suncoast
yeah, down in
Normal
Ybor
Todd
City.
won the best blunt in the city or best
Best
blunt in the
Blunt in the
Bay?
Bay.
Best blunt.
Blunts in the Bay.
See, a blunt is a
That's
special
pretty
thing.
sweet.
How,
I
you
actually
know,
won a.
With
Oh.
the Puffco.
do you
I
take a
wanna-
traditional blunt and rip it open, or do you use
wanna-
leaves?
Puffco.
Oh, that's a prize. Wait a second.
Yeah.
Listen, you get best blunt in the Bay, and they just give you like a pipe or some shit. You're like, what
Yeah.
the fuck am I doing?
Yeah,
No, I want
Suncoast
something
Normal.
better.
We've been doing it for
Yeah.
years now with the Suncoast Normal guys over there in Tampa.
It was a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun every year. You know, it goes to a good cause. Normal, the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws.
Right.
I need to come to
Those
meetings. I
people.
need to be more proactive.
Those people been around a while. Normal.
They
Yeah.
have been. Suncoast Normal, you've got, and I post in the normal Facebook pages.
Yeah, I see you there. Whenever I get a chance to post, yeah,
But
absolutely.
I just don't, I try to come to different meetings like C-Lab. C-Lab has had meetings, but they're so down south. That means I got to get south like Miami and.
It's so hard too, like I watch the podcast and I talk to, like, they're really good friends of mine, and I'll go whenever there's a fundraiser that they have, but I wanted to do more, so that's why I got in, helping out Freedom Grow, and then I still wanted to do more, so now I'm kind of connected with the FLCAN, which is a Florida Cannabis Action Network, so we're kind of working
Where
with
I've
them
seen
a
they've been
little
doing
bit too.
podcasts as well, and
They do a
you just said you're
podcast
doing
as
some
well,
things
yeah.
with Freedom Grow.
Yeah, so I do like for Freedom Grow, that's Randy Lanier, and I love him. I love him to death. So I update their outreach list, and keep the addresses updated on there for them. And I was hoping, once it became Schedule 3, I wouldn't have anything left to do, but unfortunately, there's still a lot to do.
There's an incredible amount
Never
to do because
stop.
they've only done this for medical cannabis.
Yes,
And also no real rules or regulations have come out in any way, shape, or form, only because the FDA still has not released anything. And they're just calling hearings, and the hearings, they're not inviting cannabis companies, but instead they're inviting the adversaries of cannabis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I know that the DE I know this from a lady named Noonie Jones. She's with the Crohn's Charity Service Foundation. That's the DEA is coming and looking at different medical dispensaries and stuff. So they are paying attention. I'm not sure what the inspections exactly are, but I'm seeing stuff where they're coming out and inspecting cannabis grows.
Well,
and
I know
stuff.
I know they've come to look at some grows, but they have no idea what they're looking for. And really right now they're just looking at cleanliness standards.
Yeah,
And
okay.
if they see people in the suits, we've got gloves on, we've got face masks. They're like, yeah, this seems fucking clean. I'm telling you, they're looking at facilities, they're looking for leaks, they're looking for contamination spots. They don't know anything about they're not going to be looking at the plant going, here's what we need to do. They're going to look at the plant and go, what's the plant? Right. They're going to look at the plant. They're like, it's a plant. What am I looking at here? Well, you're looking at some of our females. Oh, of course I am.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right.
The DEA doesn't know anything. The DEA is a drug enforcement agency. You think they know anything? Listen, this is like a whole new world for them. And they really do need a separate department to help run cannabis. But they're not going to do that. So right now, medical is the only thing that's been rescheduled to Schedule 3, but it's a joke. It's a Schedule
That
3
is a
with
joke.
no new.
It's a joke.
Right.
Yes.
It's a joke.
It's money shifting hands.
That's
It's-
all it is. That's all it is. And that's something that's, look,
It-
it is what it is. And
Yeah.
it's Schedule 3, fine. And eventually it's going to get some rules, and we're not going to like it. Because that's what Schedule 3 is all about. It's about retaining control. No,
Yeah.
retaining control in the cannabis industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
They
hope
need to deschedule.
we do need to deschedule.
That's it.
Well, I mean, do what Oregon has done. Oregon, everything is pretty much legal. You know, your
Yeah.
psilocybins, your mushrooms, your cannabis. Oh, excuse me. Remember, you sneeze is the truth. Oh, the double truth. Thank you.
terpene.
Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you. No, if you sneeze after saying something or somebody else sneezes after saying something, it's the truth.
Huh.
It's the absolute truth. So Oregon has legalized a lot of shit. A little bit of cocaine.
I've heard they like
a
legalized
little bit of pot,
everything.
everything. Yeah, they're a little fucking
I've heard
crazy.
that. Yeah, that's
But they do this because it destigmatizes it. They do this and it reduces the deaths from overdosing. There are outreach groups. There, you know, nobody is hiding in the shadows. And when you legalize everything, you bring everybody out. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, now I'm allowed to do the cocaine.
Yeah.
Well, fuck it, we're gonna do it. But you
I
can't
can do
do like I've got like an ounce on me or something. Like, what are you, Pablo Escobar? Like,
Legal,
you
I
said
can
it's
do it.
legal. Some guy's carrying around the fucking
Doesn't
keys.
matter,
Want
it's
to try
legal.
it? Here, just jab it with your knife. You're gonna love this shit. No,
It's illegal. Yeah.
no.
Whatever,
I
doesn't
think
matter, it's
of course
legal.
Chris is over there lighting a joint, thinking, you know, that's not a bad idea.
Recreational legal is the best thing. I wish that for everybody. We should be able to grow it, transport
Well,
Yeah.
it,
yeah.
sell it,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely be able to grow it. And, like
Or
the
vehicle
guys
for
with
it.
Freedom Grow in there
State
doing like
craft.
licenses for marijuana.
You know?
Like that is craziness.
We should be able to colonize the planets using cannabis.
So
Yeah.
Whatever is possible should be possible.
Save the world.
Yeah.
wait a second. Chris just said it. Look, yes, we can save the world. And actually, this is a great segue into Cannabis Science Fair. And I'll explain that in a moment.
Plants
Chris
are
just
awesome.
said we could grow it on Mars. We could grow, and you're like, we could grow it all over the planet. Cannabis would save Mars. It would save Earth. Cannabis
Yeah.
could feasibly grow right now. A mutated hemp variety could start, you know, bioengineering the planet for us.
Could there be
Yeah.
cannabis dominant planets? You know, there's so many planets,
Cannabis
right? Like, what's
dominant
the chances
planets?
of that? Like, I don't know. Let's do statistics.
Can we
Yeah.
look for that with the telescope? Can
Yeah.
we set like the James Webb to look just for cannabis dominant planets?
Yes.
Look for the molecules of cannabis.
Right, it's
Like,
gonna be looking through like the telescope, and it's like I
well,
think I
it'd
see a
be
weed.
cool if we had data
I
and you
think I
could
see,
pour
like,
over it
7
and look
weeds,
for it,
7.
right? And try to pinpoint worlds that may have cannabis on them as a scientific, artistic curiosity.
That would be a way to find our origin. I think if we found
Yeah.
cannabis on another planet, that would show where we were seeded from, because
Yeah.
cannabis was put here to help us evolve. What do y'all think?
I like that. I like it. Like, I mean, we were made with a system for cannabis, you
Yeah.
know, like
Well, without it, look,
no
without it, we laugh, but without it, we wouldn't build immunities. We wouldn't build tolerances in the body. The most fundamental things that have kept us alive, the tolerance, the immunity. And
Big
that's
thing.
because of the endocannabinoid system. That's because of cannabis. I mean, I guess with every animal, not insects, which I'm gonna tell you about this. It's gonna be so much fun. But every animal, including us, has an ECS, including sea life as well. Insects do not have an ECS.
How dare they?
Insects do not have an endocannabinoid system. And we were all laughing in the last episode because the Cannabis Science Fair is we're going to get a fly high.
Oh,
We're
I
going to see
didn't
how
know
high
that.
can you get a
Oh.
fly.
I have a
But
fat brain.
flies don't have an ECS. And if it's a fruit fly, cannabis is a deterrent. Cannabis gets rid of fruit flies. That's why I have no fruit flies in my entire house. Not one.
Huh.
But regular Florida flies,
It says
they
here
love
that
cannabis.
They
it
suck.
says I asked
Probably one buzzing around here right now.
it says here
Wait
that
till I light up and it's like zzz, like you'll see it. Zzz, what the fuck is that? No, Chris, go ahead. Go ahead.
Circles in the cloud.
It could
yeah,
be
can I have the floor?
it could be the ghost. You said your house
It
is
says
Yeah.
the endocannabinoid system is not only neural, it was first discovered in the brain, but
Correct.
it functions as body-wide regulatory network responsible for maintaining physiological balance. The
Balance.
ECS operates
It is
systemically.
homeostasis for the body, and that's
three
what we
main
need to get the body
components.
back to. One of our topics is like
Endocannabinoids,
microtopics.
enzymes, and receptors.
So isn't that interesting?
Ooh, what are
How
the
we as
enzymes of
humans, we have
cannabinoids?
an ECS, and that ECS interacts with a plant. So just my quick theory, we get older. Obviously, that's not a fucking theory. We get older and we
Yeah.
get grouchy. We get super, super fucking grouchy
Oh my god!
because
Wow,
we are
stuff.
losing the bliss molecule, which is a cannabinoid. It
Can now
is
lose that.
it is a cannabinoid of the body, an endocannabinoid. So the bliss molecule is an endocannabinoid. That means a cannabinoid inside the body. And a phytocannabinoid, which I'm smoking right now, phytocannabinoids, the ones that come from plants.
Okay, wait a minute. So this is an exocannabinoid if that's an endocannabinoid.
Your exo, indo, out,
I'm going to have
I
some
don't know.
exocannabinoids, which are soon to become endocannabinoids.
So as
Let me
we get older,
demonstrate.
we lose cannabinoids naturally from the body, like the 2-AG or the bliss molecule, because we get old and we get grouchy and shit.
Oh,
Then we
grumpy.
smoke a joint. We smoke a joint and we reignite that bliss molecule in the body. And now we're not such grouchy old people anymore.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
So he's like, yeah. Todd's like, yeah, it makes lots of sense.
Yeah.
I don't think that's fucking scientific. Listen, it doesn't have to be scientific necessarily,
No.
because nobody has done a study on this, but I think we should.
Right.
As the highly motivated team, one of the displays for the Cannabis Science Fair should be the study of old people.
Is it officially
Once they get high, are they grouchy before? Are they still grouchy once they're high? Like, we should do like a before and after, like a quick interview before. Fuck off.
No.
All right, you're pretty fucking grouchy. All right, what's your name? I don't need to give you my fucking name. All right, you don't need to give me your name.
Like
No names. And then we're gonna make them smoke or eat edibles, and they're gonna sit there and we're gonna be like, "Hi, how are you?" Like, "Hi, how are you?" Like, fucking solved. We don't even need to ask them anything.
Yeah.
Look, they're nice. That's it. They got their shit back together.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful
Grouchy's
So-
like very
Yeah.
vocal bad vibe.
Yes. And
So I
plant
think that right there,
people
even in its
like
most simple way of you look at it so simply, but we are reinvigorating our body with phytocannabinoids to pump back up our endocannabinoids.
What does
It's so
phyto mean?
sciencey, but what's that?
Well, endo means inside, and you just said
Right.
phyto. What does phyto do? I have no fucking idea.
Phytocannabinoids are the ones that you're going to find inside the plant.
Ah.
Yes. See, every episode you're going to
And
learn something new.
So the plant,
And it
of
may
course
not be
the plant
right.
has
And that's okay.
phytocannabinoids, the ones inside the
check
plant.
it out. Fact check it. Whatever.
Fact-
No.
No.
Not
Yeah,
that.
actually, I love fact checking.
Not
No, it's okay
that.
though, because I love fact checking, because I'm never wrong.
Yeah.
See,
So
Right.
there's a
kinds of
confidence.
cannabinoids?
It's later on, somebody's like, "Well, you were right, Oren," but I'm like, "But you said I was right first." They're like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
but no. I don't even need to hear a fucking but. You already said I was right. So now, whatever you say, I'm not gonna really hear, because you already said what I needed to hear. I'm right. I'm mostly right, and in that way, it's great to have fun in the questions of cannabis. It's great not to take yourself so seriously. And in that, we discover new things. In that, we discover new realities of cannabis. And to me, that's exciting because we don't take ourselves so seriously, because we leave ourselves open to the possibility. That is the big deal. Open the possibility. That's all I ever ask people to be or do.
You know, I'm open to my possibility to some new ointment my brother told me about that cured a rash I have. That's exactly like the one he has. And he's like, he was like magic, man. I put it on and the rash wasn't there the next day. I woke up. I'm like, this fucking rash I've had for years. I'm thinking it could be magic. I'm going to experience soon this week.
Listen,
Rash
we get
for
to
years?
this age.
Yeah, and
Look,
it's not
hemorrhoids is
cannabinoids.
the thing.
I
I'm
just
sorry,
never went
Chris.
to the fucking dermatologist.
My brother has the same rash. Look at this. Do you see it? I see it. Look at mine.
No, he described it. He's like, it itches right here, behind the ear, exactly right here. And
No,
I'm
I'm
like,
playing with you. I'm
motherfucker, I
playing
got
with you.
exactly the same thing.
He's like, I've got this growth behind my ear. It's got like
And just because I don't like going to the doctor
It's
and
got like a
yada
little
yada
head that
yada,
fucking
and
talks to me.
dermatologist, you know,
I
Yeah.
went to a dermatologist, scared
could
the
be
shit out of him.
cancer. Am I
He's like,
dying?
"No,
Is it my heart? Is it my immune system? No. It's just some thing you pick up and ointment you put on the
Interesting.
medicine and you be gone.
I would
I'm
actually.
hoping.
I was
I'm really hoping.
so I was wearing this, which is citrine. And it's about personal power, it's about growth, it's about abundance, amongst other things. Incredible thing. And I was wearing it for a couple of weeks here. And the other day I have this like a wound right here. Like where the necklace
Where it was
sits.
beating you?
Well, it's sharp.
Right.
It's a fucking stone.
Must have
Oh.
fell on
This
it
is
in your
sharp.
sleep or
And I
something,
fell
right?
asleep with it. And obviously where I fell, ow,
Yeah.
I
Oh.
fell asleep with it, and it must have been rubbing, inside my shirt. And I didn't want to take it off because I really feel such a boost. I feel,
Yeah.
I mean, I already have a boost. I'm like, I have this internal boost. It's fucking crazy. But with
Yeah.
this, it's like a focused boost. I love crystals. I really find a lot of, there's a lot of truth in them. There's a lot of,
Yeah.
that we don't realize.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
crystals on the shelf in the kitchen, and then we also
You
have
got to touch
little.
them. You got to touch them. It's vibration. You got to put pressure
Yeah.
on them.
I need a new one. I
Pressure
had one on my
creates.
rear view mirror and it broke.
Yeah,
I need a new one in my car.
yeah. He had one he got from
Yeah.
Casadega for years in his car, and it broke recently.
Goopy
Yeah.
Chunk. Everybody welcome our Irish brethren, probably still in Spain.
Yeah.
Goopy Chunk, welcome. Hi, motivato. Okay. Espresso macchiato, por favore. Look, what's great about this show, you could do anything. Anything. I mean, within reason. Chris, I
Right.
said within reason, Chris, we're watching you.
Yeah.
I didn't say like anything. Like
Anything?
he's thinking about it. He's like, oh,
Anything that's within the limits of the YouTube terms of service.
sure. Whatever they say, I think that worked pretty well.
It works
But
good.
Ireland is
That's
still the
all.
best. Ireland's still the best, Goopy.
My
Well,
name
I'm
is
glad that you're
Stradivari
representing Spain and
Christophorus.
Ireland right now at the same time.
Stradivari.
But we have an
Stradivari
international crowd,
Christophorus.
so we never really know where people are watching from. So my little studio thing here, it only clocks like the people from Twitch. It doesn't clock LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and which is fine. I think it's better when I don't know how many people are watching me. Like when I say that, I think it's better because I think, I can stay totally authentic because that way I just don't care. I don't care. It's a conversation. It's a catch up. This is Sunday. This is the end and the beginning of the week, by the way. The end and the beginning at the same time. I know it's multitasking.
Like, wow.
I'm glad you guys came on. Listen, you should feel free to come onto the show anytime.
Cool.
Christopher,
Absolutely.
he pops in whenever he's capable. Major Ganji should be coming. Cowboy should be coming in a little while.
Yeah, this show's
Cowboy
pretty solid.
is the lead singer of THC, the Horde of Culture.
Oh, yeah.
We love
And,
THC.
and they're going to be at my event, my Ganji Fest. Have you heard about this?
You have to tell us. I briefly saw something. You have to tell us.
Okay. So long story short, 420 last year was a ridiculous joke. I was insulted. I was insulted that this is what's become of 420 and Earth Day and the celebration of people and community. Instead, it just became discounts at dispensaries, which is okay. Discounts are great because that's how I buy my weed. I buy my weed when it's discounted because that shit's expensive. That being said,
Yeah.
it shouldn't just be that. It should be a reconnection of community. It was started by the Waldos. A bunch of people getting together after class to go look for a mythical grow field, a medical grow field in Berkeley, California, and then that day evolved with the Grateful Dead involvement. The guy was dating like his sister or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, loved the whole 420 thing, and that's what it became. So right there for me, that's community. That's people getting together. That's education. That's a reimagination. And 420 has been turned into something just how high can you get? Instead of how much can you learn and reconnect. So that being said, I was on a mission from that point to do my own 420 event, and it's brought on by Oraganji. That's me, just in case you're curious. Oh, I talked to Instagram, so I got Instagram over here, and then all my other networks are right there.
Nice.
So I said, okay, we're gonna do our own thing. So it's called the Ganji Fest. Be your own Ganji. You know, everybody's a Ganji. Like Major Nugs is now Major Ganji. You know, you've got Christopher Ganji or Ganji Christopher, however you want to put it. But we are all that. We are all the same. We are all one. You know, and this is something to reconnect and learn. Reconnect, learn, and be community again. So that being
Everybody
said,
unite.
one of the main attractions is called the Cannabis Science Fair. Look, Goopy Ganji. Sorry, Goopy. Sorry, I didn't mean not to include that. Goopy Ganji. You know, you can have Todd Ganji, Bobby Ganji.
Bobby Ganji.
Yeah.
Bobby Ganji.
Heck yeah.
So the Cannabis Science Fair is at the center of this event. We have bands. We have THC. The Horticulture is going to be playing. Propaganda is going to be playing. So excited. We're going to be putting together.
And horticulture is the same thing.
The horticulture. Well, we are horticulturists. The fans are horticulturists.
We are.
But they are the horticulture. The horticulture.
But something about THC. Who's THC?
Cowboy. You know when Cowboy gets on? So the lead singer, Cowboy, his group is THC, the Horde of Culture.
Yeah, Cowboy is like
THC stands for the Horde of Culture. Wow.
Yes, there you go.
Is an incredible thing.
Yes,
that is funny.
You got it.
That is fun.
Thank you.
That is funny. Thank you, Chris. I needed that.
I was just in my life to be more
like, no,
cinematic.
what the fuck are you talking about? The Horde of Culture, THC.
Yeah, they won the Wind FM Battle of the Bands, I think, a couple of years ago.
Hopefully we're going to have Wind FM there. We're also, there's going to be a lot of side quests. There's the Cannabis Science Fair. There's going to be
Can we get some other bands
There's
to
cooking
perform?
with cannabis. We're going to have other groups, acoustic groups, magicians, comedians, solo singers. We have 3 smaller stages, or 2 smaller stages, and then a smoking tent where the podcast is going to be live the entire event. It is something I'm
store together by then, and are you going to have any vendors out there?
Oh yeah. I just put a thing out, taking inquiries for vendors. I'm going to be very affordable. I'm figuring I'm going to try to keep it $250 for a 10 by 10.
Yeah.
This event will be $250 for a 10 by 10 for vendors. I'm not making money on vendors. I'm breaking even. We are going to be advertising heavy. We have 10 months of solid advertisement. People are going to be so excited. We're going to be sold out before December. This is going to be incredible.
What is it? The beginning of next year?
Yes. Well, it's 420. It's for so it's going to be 417. 417, which is the weekend, the Saturday before.
Leading up.
And then we're also possibly going to be doing a holiday event this year. So a December holiday party, a Ganji party. But the main concern is 420. And I want this so ultra planned. So in case something doesn't go right, I've got backups. I'm like backed out the ass here. I'm like, listen, I got plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D. Let me tell you,
What kind of
I got
location?
shit ready to roll.
What kind of location do you have in mind?
So
What's that
we're
like?
narrowing it down. We are going to be checking out the Heartwood Soundstage in Gainesville.
Okay.
Oh,
Gainesville has not
sweet.
had an event, has not had something big
Yeah.
in a long time. And
I'm
this is
born
like
and
a
raised.
Renaissance festival for
Yeah.
cannabis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
the
That's
Heartwood
great. I
Soundstage
like
is the
that.
most expensive of options, but it's also all in one. But it's all in one. I don't get permits. I don't have to get bathrooms. I don't
They
have
do
to.
it all
Yeah.
for you.
They
That's
do the
awesome.
ticket sales. I mean, holy shit.
They just do it
Listen,
for you.
Convenient. It's all the convenience for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
and it's
Huh.
also beautiful. They have beautiful stages indoors and outdoor.
Yeah.
And
How
they
much
have
for
enough
that
space
today?
where we can hold at one time 1,400 people. So there's
Damn.
going to be people
That's
coming
good.
and going.
Yeah.
Good bit of people. Yeah.
And I think we're going to sell 2,000 tickets
Do you
so
know
that
how
we
much
have
your tickets are today?
a rotating crowd throughout the day. And then we'll
Yeah.
have tickets available at the door, but on call, we're going to be counting people in, counting people out. Like if 10
Right. Yeah.
people
You
leave,
don't
10
want
people are in. That's it.
Will you have
We're not-
tickets
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
door?
We're going
You-
to. But that's the thing.
Okay, great.
This is huge. This is
I mean, yeah.
I like
nobody's
tickets
done
at
this
the door.
before.
I like
Nobody
tickets
has
at the
done
door. I like that.
this. Now,
Exciting.
tickets, we're looking to probably go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, have been trying to get people together. There needs to be something in this area. Like, why? Like, we have so many in this area, so many dispensaries. So we have a lot of people.
Where are you located? Where are you
We're
located?
located in Ocala.
So none of the places are big enough, and all the places that are have said no.
Well, I mean,
Well, yeah.
even Gainesville.
Yeah. Not necessarily here in Ocala, around.
But yeah,
Right.
Gainesville's
Well,
good because
so
the
Ginny
closest
Springs,
here
Ginny
is Mount Dora.
Springs, we're still waiting to hear back from them. I still think that's an ideal location, but it's going to cost a
Where'd
lot
you
more
say?
in the
What
long run.
spring?
Ginny.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
Guinea Springs, but you
Oh
got to say
yeah.
it like
Oh,
Jenny,
Guinea Springs. Yeah.
like Jenny
Yeah.
from Forrest Gump. Jenny, Jenny. And so, but since they haven't really gotten back to us, we're running out of
That'd be
time.
cool,
I mean, we're
man.
not. We have plenty of time. We have months. But
Yeah.
I'm not one to wait. I want to get the
Yeah,
location.
you
I
know
want to
right now.
Get that ball rolling.
right. Because
Yeah.
that
You
way
need to
then I can do nothing
broadcast
but
it,
promote. We'll
too.
have posters everywhere. We're gonna have advertisements everywhere. We're gonna have
It'd be great if you broadcast it too. You have like a
Like
cruise there.
anywhere
And
in the
We will.
area, because there's so many people that love cannabis in the Gainesville, Alachua, Ocala
well, so
villages
that's
area.
why I think Heartwood Soundstage is great, because this is
Yes.
Ocala, this is Gainesville, this is Jacksonville. And people will
Yeah,
travel to
yeah.
get there, but really those three cities are what we're going to be targeting. We're going to target more though as well. We're going to be promoted through the radio stations. This is stupid because it's education, but it's
Yeah.
edutainment. So it's not education, it's edutainment.
I like
It's
that.
entertainment, education.
Because like you said earlier, the one like 420 has come like nothing but vendors. It's just like not. I don't know. It's the
and see
money,
what's
money,
great,
money.
and what's great is the vendors will
Learn
really we have
something.
time to look at them. We have time to decide who we really want. And
Yeah.
we're going to set them up where you have vendors as you first come in. You pass them up. There's going to be vendors inside as well at tables.
Yeah.
Fine. You go outside.
Right. Yeah. But that's
The
not
vendors
all.
are going to be disguising the secret smoke lounges. So I have 3 secret areas. And each area,
Nice.
well, I have something I can show you like what I've done. So what have I done? All right, you see that? So
I do.
each box is a 10 by 10. And
Oh,
the
yeah.
center that has X's is the smoke lounge. Surrounding it are vendors. So
Yeah.
in order to get into the secret smoke lounge, which this whole area ends up being, those are all 10 by 10s opened up, but blocked off to the back to the vendors. It creates a secret room without making it a separate room. So, and each lounge will have either an acoustic performer, a comedian, will have an artist of some sort, or in one, we'll have the podcast running the entire time.
Can I do Shakespeare?
you can do Shakespeare. I'm fine with that. You
Can I
know,
play
once
guitar?
more to the breach, dear friends. Once more before we close these walls with our English blood. All right. But yes, I do Shakespeare. Fucking A.
Can we
This
do
is an
Shakespeare in
opening
outer
of
space?
people.
I don't know. I'm
Shakespeare
just
in outer
making
space.
Shakespeare in outer
You know
space.
something? He's gonna have a whole act. I'm telling you, Christopher's gonna have an entire act. He's gonna show up and he's like, "I'm ready to do Shakespeare in outer space."
No, because they just, you ever see the Shakespeare? It's like a very pompous British, thing. Like,
It is. It is, but you're gonna make it
Yeah.
fun. I know you are. So that's what this event is. And I already have booths, 3 sections like that, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, maybe 50 vendors. I mean, maybe more. Maybe
That'd be great.
more if I can fit them in. Maybe put them on the outskirts of the property as well.
Yeah.
Because I want people to be able to walk, but I want music front and center.
Are
I
the
want
vendors
everybody to hear it, everybody to see it, including the vendors.
Are the vendors selling things?
The most important question: will the bullhorn be there?
The bullhorn.
Will we have the bullhorn?
I you know something? It might have to be. I don't know. This might have to be an event without the bullhorn.
Without
What's
the
the
bullhorn.
Because the bullhorn is Goldflower. Now, if they're going to be part of the event, then 100%, I will carry the bullhorn. But this right now is an impartial event.
Oh, bullhorn's a cannabis brand.
As it should
Yeah.
be.
And it should have been anyways. I want them there represented regardless.
Yeah.
The only organic, hand-trimmed, living soil bud in Florida. It better be represented, damn it. I was going to say one of the top 3. I'm going to say number 2, closer to 1. Maybe even number 1 right now. Have you tasted the jungle or the flower people? Not so good.
Yeah.
Goldflower, look, with these new heavyweight heads. Shut up. Fucking delicious.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to roll another joint right now. I don't know what I was saying. So, anyways, we were just talking about the Ganji Fest for next year.
Yeah.
And again, I'm so excited. Well, it is. And so that's where you get Cannabis Science Fair. Now, Cannabis Science Fair is everything about the plant. Cannabis is a superfood. The original superfood, more than 10,000 years ago, it was one of the first cultivated crops in the world, or in our current modern evolution. So that being said, we're going to have a booth about that, about the superfood of cannabis as a fuel.
Great.
So we can turn it into ethanol, cannabis ethanol, by using the herds of the plant, and the stalks and other goodies. All we got to do is take away the corn from the ethanol production facilities and give it cannabis. There's nothing the machines have to do. There's no changes that they have to do. Nothing like that. So we're going to have a booth about cannabis as fuel. And then we're going to have, a booth as your nose knows best. Follow the nose, and it opens up your terpenes, and we're going to learn about flavors and smell and aroma.
That's great.
This right here is and you're going to have big, larger than life, like a giant nose at one of these displays, in one of the tents. You're going to have cannabis as a fuel, like maybe a car or a piece of a car, and it's like a small car running on cannabis fuel. But each one of these booths are to open up your mind about cannabis.
There's a guitar made of cannabis.
See, there you go. And that means building materials, future building hemp walls, hemp bricks.
Yeah, they can use it for everything.
Before it made the hemp car.
There was I can't remember the company that they
Henry Ford did make a car
to get rid of the hemp and everything back in the day. I wish I have to research that.
So
can you make paper from hemp? That's probably good for paper.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. With less chemicals, everything. And so I want basically each booth is going to be that, showing people that you can make everything from cannabis.
Couldn't it replace plastic?
Yeah, they're trying to make him plastic. Yes,
you can't replace rubber. You can't replace rubber, but cannabis can do a plastic and can do something very close to rubber, where you can, because rubber trees are dying, by the way, and they all have a blight, a serious disease. And in that, cannabis can help, but latex gloves in the medical industry is a big deal.
Can I make a ribeye steak with cannabis, like synthetic? Just
I don't know about that. May have to jump back into the matrix to a steak to taste like a steak.
I'm just saying it.
I want it to look like a steak and taste like a steak.
Steak.
Biomimetic cannabis. Yeah.
But the science fair is exactly that. It's
world.
going to be, we're going to head out because 3 a.m. Goopy, it's 3 a.m. Get some sleep. Thank you for joining us, though. Goopy, thank you so much for being here because I'm
3 a.m.
broke, haha, but I would go, I'd be there in spirit. Well, we're going to do the live broadcast so you can be there. Everybody international is going to be able to watch the Ganji Fest because you're going to all be there on the big screens. We're going to be there, show it because the podcast is the
Hey,
the
Gavin.
Gavin, everybody welcome Gavin to Highly Motivated.
What's up, Warren? What's up, Stealth? And
Gavin,
what's up,
welcome to the
Bobby
show.
Pine?
So we were just talking cannabis science fair, and we're going to have a lot of fun things to pull people in. We're even going to have a giant volcano that we're going to talk. And where does that come in? It doesn't. But hopefully we can get it sponsored by like Stores and Bickle, and because they do the volcano. So we're just going to have fun with things, and it's all about fun. It's all about learning the side quests, like cooking with cannabis, making tinctures with cannabis. Oh, yes. Okay, I'll be right back. Everybody hold on a second, please.
Yep. Gotta go.
The host ran away. He's having some technical difficulties, apparently.
You might have some, I don't know, it might be parenting duties.
Oh yeah. Duty calls.
Duty calls.
Yeah.
Family duty calls.
About United States.
Cannabis in outer space.
Yeah.
Cannabis in outer space.
No, or you said
That's gonna be very interesting. The science
that's gonna be
fair.
interesting.
The science fair.
I look forward to checking it
And
out.
what part of Shakespeare are you gonna do?
That's it. Shakespeare.
Oh, I don't know. I'll memorize something.
You probably have to.
Okay. Oh, did y'all miss me? I'm back. All right.
Saved by the bell. Saved by the bell.
Gotta play daddy,
Yeah, hell yeah.
I could probably
duties.
remember some Shakespeare, some sonnets and stuff like that.
Was he doing Shakespeare while I was
What
gone?
he was gonna do for Shakespeare?
I could do Shakespeare right now. I could do Shakespeare,
Do
Do
it,
some
yeah.
Shakespeare,
You
yeah.
like that
What are
stuff?
you
You want
thinking
to?
of doing?
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Warren.
Oh, damn. You put me on the spot now.
Wait,
Romeo,
Gavin, what
where
kind
art
of
thou,
big
Romeo?
Oh, where art
what
thou?
kind of big old nug is that, Gavin?
From Heavyweight Heads.
No.
Heavyweight Heads, which one is it?
Wet pea.
Wet paint.
I'll try to do a cannabis.
It only has the letter P for.
I know it does, and let me tell you something. I called it wet punani. And so I was telling my wife about this. Listen, I was telling my wife. She was like, huh? And she's like, what now? What did you call it? Cowboy.
Hey, cowboy.
Everybody welcome Cowboy to Highly Motivated.
What's up, everybody?
So I was telling my wife, and she's like, what did you call it? I go, I called it wet punani. She goes, you did
I did
not.
too.
I'm like, I did. And I did it for like half the show until like one of the managers from Tallahassee was like, it's wet paint, Warren. It's wet paint. I'm like, oh. It's wet paint, people. So, but
Not wet.
yeah, Cowboy, we were talking about you a little bit earlier. And, so Christopher just got it. He just got it. Listen, we had a breakthrough. Christopher didn't realize THC was the horde of culture.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, why don't they just call themselves the horticulturists? Why aren't they just why are they just THC? Why aren't they just...
I'm a computer guy
His
too.
mind was blown.
Wow.
It was a lot of fun. It was like a breakthrough, and we were just like, "Oh my god, yes!"
Reflection.
When I came up with the name for the band, I definitely wanted it to be part about THC something. And when I started thinking about the whole culture, all that stuff, so that's where it kind of came into play. But it's like I told you the other day, it's constantly evolving. I mean, it's like I told you when our bassist fans, you know, we call them horticulturists.
That's awesome.
You know, so it's all pun on words, you know.
Were you ever?
When did you win the Battle of the Bands?
Yeah, we won 2024 and 2026.
Oh, okay. Why?
They weren't allowed to do 25. They were like, "Listen, you're too
yeah.
good. You come back."
We actually judged. We were judges. In 2025. So this next year, one of us will be a judge, and the following year, if we want to try it again, we can.
Well, see, oh my god, I'm smoking out of the venti. This is the Miami Confidential. So the venti is probably my favorite flower vaporizer that I've ever had.
Flower.
Look, it's got a small bowl, and by the way, they don't sponsor me at all. There's no sponsor out of these people. I talk about devices that I love. You know, I mean, if it's a great device, even if it's expensive, it's like you got to give like your firstborn to get one of these.
Works
but
well.
The venti, it's great. Look how small the bowl is. And you just break it up, you know, by hand, real nice. You pack it in there loose because you want the airflow going through.
Yeah.
I never clean it. I'll show you how I clean it in a second. I turn it upside down. I beat the shit out of it. Okay. And it's a strong device. Shit. It's German made. You're like, is it ready? 9.
Yeah.
Okay. I take the top 90 degrees and I turn. That's it. It's packed. It's ready. I love this thing.
What's the price?
I think. On one of those? Oh gosh, I don't know. I mean, what I paid for it was like stupid, but
for the bigger ones, it's kind of expensive.
Yeah. How much for the what? How much?
This one, this one I got for.
That's the VZ. So he won the VZ at Goldflower at the Village's Goldflower drawing. He won the VZ.
Nice.
But I think these are like 90 to 100.
Oh, that ain't bad.
At Goldflower.
Oh, really?
I believe so.
Oh, that's a great fucking price. No. That's
I believe so. I don't know. I could be lying my ass.
I want to say those are $199. I want to say they're $199. It's now I got to check.
200?
No, okay. I want to say
the crop about right. Ain't gonna lie.
These you know something maybe $299. Maybe more. These right here, they're Stores and Bickle. They're stupid expensive.
Hey, Orange, show her the bowl again. Bobby missed it.
I missed
Pop it off. Pop the top off and show her that,
Oh, that's what is that though?
Look at it.
Now that's the Miami Confidential Heavyweight Heads Goldflower Cannabis. I broke it up by hand and I just kind of stuffed it in there loose so that, you know, because look, it's loose. You can see like it just moves easy. But I did that so the airflow can stay. And then I put the top on, you turn, done. I like easy devices, like the Puffco Proxy. You know, I love the Proxy, easy to clean, easy to use, and that's it. They don't support me, but that's an expensive ass device and it works. It's like $250, $260, $300, something like that. But I will never buy another device unless I break it. And then I'll buy another device. Same with this. I've purchased more than $1,000 worth of flower vaporization devices in my years. I'm 51, and over the cutie pie. How are you, baby? How are you, baby? Oh, cutie.
Puppy dog.
I've spent a lot of money in flower vaping devices, and you know, I wish I would have found this first. But I probably would have been like, no, I'm not going to spend that kind of money. But it's the best.
No, it looks well worth it.
One button, that's it. It's on. I set it at, you know, a pretty low, what am I, Celsius. 200 degrees Celsius. You work that out Fahrenheit, people. It turns green, and now it's ready. And this is flower vaping. I don't vape oil anymore.
Yeah. Straight
I'm
flower.
getting old, so I like the smoke, but it hurts my lungs after a while. This doesn't hurt my lungs, not unless I choke on the weed. Like if I breathe and then I swallow some of it, I'm like, what am I? But the first few hits are beautiful flavor, and this is it's nice. Delicious. I'm telling you. Okay, let's continue. So tonight's show, I kind of wanted to start, and we were talking about the ECS, the endocannabinoid system that we all have. I was describing some of the things that the Cannabis Science Fair was putting together, and it's all about learning about you having an ECS. Now, with all the research we did at the end of our last show about flies, I've been capturing flies, and I've been smoking them out. I'm like.
I did that when I was younger.
They don't seem to be bothered. I will leave it there for a while. Like I'll let them really take in the smoke, and I move the cup, and the fly kind of looks at me as like nothing.
Give me some more.
Give me some more. They enjoy the smell, taste, and high. They love it. Not fruit flies, but all the other flies love it.
Mm-hmm.
They all love it.
Singing Ozzy flying high again.
Everything okay? All right. I'm coming. Thank you.
That wasn't one of the flies calling you, was it?
It could have been.
No, making sure the little girl's okay.
Hey, we want some more orange.
Something, maybe that was their trick for me to open the door and let them in.
Let them in.
Let them in. This you got to be careful. You don't know what they're about to do.
They paid your daughter off. Right? Hey, come open the door.
But definitely excited to start letting people know that Goldflower Cannabis will have a location soon in Orange Park, Florida. Orange Park, which is right outside of Jacksonville. So if you are up in North Florida, just know that Orange Park is next on the hit list.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Or one of the
When's that going to be, Orange? Hey, when is that going to be?
When? No clue. Not even the beginning of a clue. Because just never know.
If it's a Saturday, we're going to come and crack it, right?
Oh, it's going to be crazy. Look, crazy. Y'all, I hear something. Let me just, because you never know. I gotta check.
How was the trip, Chris?
Oh wow. What's that?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
How was your trip?
I'm like something fell.
It'll be fine.
My back hurts.
Up.
Back to Shakespeare.
Shakespeare in space.
Back to Shakespeare.
Back to Shakespeare in space.
You got your address?
Oh, we want to do Shakespeare in space. So I did ChatGPT and I said, take this Shakespeare and make it about the hallucinatory effects of marijuana.
Hallucinatory.
That's fucking great,
I've
man.
never read this before. I don't know how this
All right, so I can't let my daughter into the room, but she wants to say hi. So you want to do it from the door? You want to scream hello?
Hello.
All right. Thank you, baby. Thank you.
I can do spoken
Okay.
word. I
Thank
can
you.
do Shakespeare. I can do. I wish I had music.
All right. Okay. I think I've solved every problem. Right before the show started, I made dinner, and she didn't like it. And I was like, "Here's dinner." And she goes, uh-huh. That's dinner.
You're in trouble. You're in trouble.
I'm like, what does that look? What? These are all the foods that you would like, but in one. She's like, no. I would like a special breakfast sandwich. I'm like, you would like what? A special breakfast sandwich. And your show's gonna start soon, so you better get to it. I was like, okay. I'm gonna go make your special breakfast sandwich. So no, she's a sweetheart.
I got a little bit.
And you know, she's trying really hard right now. So she's
That's all.
she's doing great. Anyways, it's summertime. You know, summertime and summertime kids, and you know, they dominate these few months of the, but it's great though. You know, it really is. I try to, anyways, okay. Where was I? I don't even know where I was. It doesn't even matter where I was. Who cares where I was? I was smoking this thing. Let me just, there we go. Get that back on. And so yeah, tonight, one of the micro topics, I kind of wanted to talk about what feels good for the ECS. Now, obviously, Christopher actually started us on the conversation of the endocannabinoid system. But there's got to be things that we do to help boost our ECS. Does anybody know about that? You know, like, has anybody heard of great ways to boost your endocannabinoid system, your mitochondria, your cell production? How do we boost these things? Nobody. No, this is good. This is good. Because right here, these are the talks that we need to have. You have a system already in your body. Everybody knows about this system, yeah? We all know about this system, sorta. We need to boost it like we take vitamins. We take vitamins right now. And do we know what those vitamins are for? No clue. You take a multivitamin, you're just trusting this multivitamin.
Trusting
but
the label.
to take things, what?
Trusting the label, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like B12 is great for energy.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, I used to use it for before I go hit shows.
No B12 shots,
most
B12
are
vitamins.
basic. Yeah.
But now, so we take these specifically for energy, metabolism. You know, our gusto, just to get things going. We take medication. I'll take vitamin C so I don't get sick. You know, and you know, potassium so I don't get irradiated. You eat a banana, you are basically safe from a nuclear explosion. Maybe you have to eat a couple bananas, maybe not one banana, but if you eat too many bananas, you're not going to be a happy person. But that's the thing. So boosting our ECS, juicing raw cannabis. This is something we don't get the availability to do necessarily, but juicing raw cannabis.
I actually got a question about that.
Okay, you come with the question and I'll continue. Yes.
All right, with the juice and cannabis, what does that all like entail? Like, what is that like?
So, have you ever juiced an apple, pineapples, like a juicer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Jack LaLange. Jack LaLange came out with like the juicer of juicers. Jack and his juicer was freaking legendary. I think the guy is still alive. Like he's like 100.
I mean, the dude was all buff and stuff, and he was like 110 years old, and he's like just juicing shit, you know, like put a roast beef in there.
I met him at Whole Foods in Houston. I met Jack LaLange at a Whole Foods in Houston like 30 years ago.
Wow. Okay.
30 years ago, and he was old then. He was like fucking really old then. And he came in and he's like, but look, I'm like, don't do that to yourself. Just relax. He was like, I was like, okay. And my mom bought his juicer. And so I've been juicing ever since. And juicing has gotten better since. Like the ninjas are friggin' amazing. So our body, our system needs raw, juiced material. We need fruits, we need vegetables, but you ready for this? We need raw cannabis. We need raw bud. We need the seeds. We need that raw plant material. You know, in raw cannabis, you know what you're getting? You're getting magnesium, manganese, you're getting iron, potassium, you're getting omega-3, omega-6, you're getting the best fiber and protein out of
That
any
sounds
plant
like
material in the
salmon.
world.
You're getting omega acids with that, really? Wow.
It's an amazing thing. From the seeds alone, if you were to eat a handful of whole cannabis seeds, you can get those from Walmart. Walmart sells a bag. It's amazing.
You can get seeds at Walmart?
Wow.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
But you eat
Yeah,
a
they're
handful of these seeds.
Oh, gotcha.
No, you can get seeds.
But it's all the amino acids that you need for the entire week. It is the fats, the aminos, it's certain vitamins and minerals. Cannabis is a superfood. It is the original back in the day superfood. And so that's why I get really excited. Our ECS needs a boost. So the quickest way, the easiest way to get our system to a boost is raw vegetables, raw sugars, raw fruits, and cannabis included. So if you're doing some apples and pineapples and shit, add some cannabis to that. Add some seeds to that. Because it's gonna break down and maybe take the whole out and maybe leave the insides and beautiful the seeds. I haven't put seeds through a juicer. How does a juicer do a seed? Does it juice the seed?
I don't know. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to go for now, Oren. Thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for coming to the show. That's what the show is. Look, if you need to go, you go. You need to stay, you stay. It's a constantly evolving thing. We appreciate your presence. Come by anytime. Everybody check out their show tomorrow, Mondays from the couch. And it's
check out
it's
our
going to be on the
Facebook page. Our Facebook page, the High Spirits Society. We also got the Goof Troop Chronicles, Living with Canine Epilepsy.
And then we'll have the Hemp for Water interview. We'll post tomorrow, Monday.
Hemp for Water. That's awesome.
That's fantastic. Do you guys go live? Do y'all go live or is it pre-recorded?
It's pre-recorded.
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Good stuff.
We haven't got it to where we can stream to all of them at the same time.
So Restream. I use a program called Restream. Restream Studio, Restream, whatever it is. It's the best of the worst because it's cost effective. And I pay for this myself. There are no sponsors. There are no monies coming in. It's just,
one and done.
Yeah, it does look very convenient. We're kind of what do you call it? Amateurs. We're just kind of starting out. Just kind of starting out.
What do I look like to you? Listen, I'm an amateur. We're all amateurs, and the more fun you have with it, the less you think about it. The less seriousness you put behind it.
Right.
I come to this show totally unprepared. Just so you know, I am like crazy unprepared. I don't know shit. I'll come to this show and I'll just be like, "Hey, everybody, hi." Everything is working. Yes.
Yeah.
I just look, today's show, I started with the song. I started with the Ganji Fest soundtrack that was provided to us by Cowboy. And that's how we started today's show, really. I mean, and that right there, that's who we are. It's what we are. It's just fun.
Okay.
What is this? I'm getting all these messages.
We love the horticulture.
Yeah. We're going to come check it out next time y'all play.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Sure.
Well, where are you playing next weekend?
Hey, we're going to be in Steenhatchee, the 4th of July.
4th of July.
4th of July, Steenhatchee.
I'll be in Steenhatchee at Fiddler's Resort.
Fiddler's Resort on 4th of July, everybody. Is it family friendly?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, great food, too. Great atmosphere. It's
We'll
right
check it out.
there on the water. So.
Awesome.
Well,
Everybody,
everybody
y'all take it easy.
Y'all have a great night. Thank you for coming. See, everybody, again, this is what highly motivated is. This is the community. Just pop in. You pop in, you smoke, say hi, and then you go. Then you go because you got other shit to do, and that's okay. That's okay. We all have shit to do. I'm scaring the fucking dog. I start
No,
getting all
he's getting
excited.
his
It's almost
toy.
like don't get so excited. Just keep it even. Oh shit. But no, I think this is great. And again, welcome everybody to the show. Welcome to Highly Motivated. Let me see. Steely Splendorzum, whatever. I can't. It's possibly a bot, most likely. And you're still welcome here on the show.
Oren, I got a question about that Oraganji Fest thing.
Okay, talk to me. And by the way, I'm getting more excited every moment. I put out a flyer today.
That's what I was gonna say. It's awesome. I saw it.
Did you see that? Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Well,
I
the
was
response
just
we've
wondering if you
gotten
need
has
any
been
help.
insane. Like I'm getting like so many emails from vendors, from artists, from people who are growers. We're gonna have talks and presentations. Wow, holy shit!
Yeah. Yeah.
We may have
Gonna
to look for a
happen,
bigger
baby.
place. We might need a bigger place.
I was just gonna ask. Me and my brother were gonna ask. Would you like some help? Like, do you need help setting up or anything?
Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah. No, we're gonna need so much help.
Oh yeah.
We're going to be creating. So we're going to be creating an environment. You know, I want this to be. So there was a movie, a Christmas movie, where the dealer, these guys, childhood dealer, you know, they all came back to visit, and they get together every year. Long story short, I want to say it's. I don't know. I can't tell you any of the actors right now because it's that one funny guy, and then some of his friends.
Is it Pineapple Express?
That guy, but it's that guy, but different people, but that one guy. Which
that guy,
the curly hair guy, you know, the funny
the guy with the coffee. He's like, I'm gonna have you come in Saturday, okay?
It's not that dude, but that guy.
That guy.
That guy.
Right,
That
different
guy.
character though.
So Ganji Fest, we're gonna need an incredible amount of help.
All right.
Building sets, building this cannabis science fair. Before we get there, we got to get together, and I've got to start showing you some of these concepts and mock-ups because this is going to be, this might be something bigger. Like I need it collapsible so that it can travel.
Right.
And this is a great business opportunity, by the way. If you're looking for a side gig.
Right. That's what I'm like. That's why I'm asking.
Well, no, even the cannabis science fair being a side gig. Look, this thing is going to be so exciting. People have already been reaching out to me saying, "Tell me more. What exactly is this?" This is a traveling educational centerpiece to any cannabis themed party, festival, event. This becomes the event. You could shape the event around this. Love that. So, anyways, yes, we're gonna need help building things, creating things, and staying on such a budget.
Right.
That we would make, you know, even the cheapest of people proud. No, for me, it's not the money we spend, but people love aesthetics. People love eye candy. You know, we got to make it look pretty. Now we got 10 months. We have 10 months. 10. Maybe more.
My
No, we
sister's
don't
a
have
really good painter. Like she can paint whatever you want.
There's an artist that reached out to me with his paintings and he can't wait to be a vendor. And by the way, if you're an art, so here's my idea. I'm just going to throw it out there. For every 10 by 10 space. So if you need a 10 by 20, then you're spending 10 by 10 times 2. But if you're an artist, if you're organization, if you're a charity, if you're raising money, if you're anybody, you know, that's not selling some shit or even selling, but selling art.
Shakespeare or guitar.
I was thinking 100 to 150 for a booth for a 10 by 10. If you are the middle group and you're selling some shit and you're not sponsoring and you don't want your name on anything and you don't give a flucky,
booth, right?
then 250 for every 10 by 10. And only because we're going to be doing such heavy promotion And but that's outside booths. There also could be inside tables for $100 a
It'll
pop.
have the
Maybe
vibe of like a carnival. I mean,
it's a Renaissance. It's like a Renaissance fair.
Renaissance. There'll be ribs
because
and
there's hidden
barbecue.
rooms, there's hidden comedians and acoustic performances and magicians. So it's going to have the vibe of everything. It's like you're going to get to it and be like,
little midgets.
That'll be pretty dope.
I don't know about mine. I don't know about mine.
There'll be a petting zoo, like, and you have like sheep and stuff.
You know something? No, you know something? Fuck the mimes. Fuck the mimes.
The whole 420 monkey
I'm
zone.
gonna be back real quick. I'm gonna let my dog out.
Okay, be back. All right, go.
Yeah, man, you have the whole 420 munchie zone.
So
you know, where all the food trucks lined up, and you know.
See, and I hope we can. I think we can do that, and I'm so excited about that. And right there, that's such an exciting thing. And if we can't get them on the inside, we can maybe get them on the outside, or you know, wherever they allow.
So
how big is it? I've got to see the inside. I've got to see it.
I need to meet up over there, man.
Well, I'm going to contact them tomorrow morning again, and then I'm going to send another email with the proposed idea of what we have, you know, what's going on. But I really like to go and talk to them, and you know, give them all the liquor sales. I don't want to be part of the liquor sales. You know, I don't want to be part of the alcohol. And part of that, can we make this more cost effective?
So I got something random here. You see these guitar picks here? The top one is a blue one, and that's the one like Yngwie Malmsteen uses. It's a 1.5 millimeter thickness Dunlop. And the bottom one is, and not exactly the same one, but the specs. And then the bottom one is this sort of like shred guitarist's jazz pick. Okay. And you can see the bottom one is more space aged, more advanced, more streamlined, more lightweight, more
how do like these feel to you?
Spaceship, right?
Do they
like
feel? Do they feel good to you?
More like the Love Boat, you know, more cumbersome.
Okay. This is maybe
random. Not as.
I'm like, this is random.
No, I'm sorry, What
no, that's right. But so what? I mean, are you? Is it because of how different these picks are? How do they feel to you?
Well, tonight I played with the black pick for the first time after using exclusively the blue pick for the first, like, you know, the whole time I've been playing with my guitar, pretty much. I used the black pick once or twice, but blue pick since then. When I switched to the black pick, my guitar playing skills greatly improved.
Wow.
And I actually cried afterwards. I was like, this is wild. I came up with like a Vinnie Moore type sound and vibe song, you know, and yeah, I shared it. Oh, I should put it on the Discord.
So that's so awesome. I just want to say, Christopher has been practicing the guitar for the last few months. I posted it on LinkedIn. He's been really putting himself into it. He played when he was younger, but he picked up a Stratocaster and was like, it's just calling to me, and it called to him, and he's been playing since.
It's weird. It did. You know, I saw a YouTube video.
And playing has gotten progressively better. I mean, from when he first started.
100% of my focus has been on picking better.
Well, didn't you say you were uploading some of your riffs to Suno?
Oh, no, I haven't done that yet. I've generated songs with Suno.
I'm telling you right now, it's the most amazing thing. I actually redid one of the songs that I did. I actually put my vocals in it, and I also uploaded one of my guitar riffs from my guitarist.
Let me see.
And wrote lyrics and bam. And
I haven't done that yet. I've generated songs from
scratch. Trip. I mean, it's a trip because they took his picking and playing to the T, everything, and just cleaned it up, just like you would at a professional studio when you're mastering it,
right?
And the final mix, and wow. And to hear your voice on it and everything like that, it's pretty cool. I'd
like to hear my own voice on it, man, dude. I'm thinking that's might make it worthwhile.
It's pretty cool because then you're even getting deeper into it and making it your own even more.
It's going in the headphone mode here. I could play like a couple seconds of my song if you want to hear it.
Yeah, it was cool. I did that song 7 Days in One Seed, Oren, that I made up. And
I want to hear
I
that.
set
Yeah,
it up
yeah,
like
yeah.
I set it up like a duet. I wanted to see what the AI would do when I blended my voice. And so I added my voice and set it up, and wow, it's crazy. I come in singing it, then he joins in, does his thing, I come back, I do. It's pretty wild.
Really? Do you have a
Yeah.
link? Do you have a copy of this?
I've got one. I'll send it over to you.
Yeah, please. I want to hear this. I think that's going to be incredible.
Yeah, I've got if you go to Suno and you look up the Cannabis Cowboy,
Cannabis Cowboy, yeah.
There's the Oraganji's there, and so is that new one.
Okay.
7 Days in the Seed.
Yeah.
7 days. Okay. I will look to see if I can find that.
And you were there when I thought that song up because of the situation. So
Do you have a
Awesome.
way of piping that audio like in a high fidelity way? You need to figure that out. That would be
There's
cool,
got to be a way I can play it here.
you know?
And there
Like,
is. I'm sure
right.
there is. I mean, if you send me the link, like maybe
Like,
I open up a link through like another
I have
channel.
a
Like
share
I
your
open up a
screen.
channel.
I have
Can
a
I
share
open
your
up a channel?
screen thing here, and
Yeah.
and then I pick share with audio, and then that's how I share it,
I'm on my phone, so
and that works. You know,
I just
There
no,
should be a way to
I
do that
don't
on
know.
the
I don't know
phone.
how to share. So I'm looking. I mean, there's wait. Maybe if
Like
I
you'd
do
have to
this.
call up the video in a web browser and then say share your screen, and then
So
just
I
share
could
that web
do.
browser.
So let me see. If I were to do this,
And
add
there's a checkbox that
placeholder,
says share
copy
with audio.
invite. Guests can rebroadcast on their channels. No, that's not what we're. Okay, then how about no?
Share your
No.
screen. There should be a share your screen option, I would think, for the host, right? Why not? I have a share your screen thing. It looks
I
like a
can
little
add a
screen with an
scene.
arrow pushing into it.
Do you know? I'm
Oh,
looking.
you're running in studio mode, right? So it looks
Right.
different.
I'm running in
Yeah,
studio mode,
okay.
so I can't.
Yeah,
You would
right.
think no.
All
You
right.
would think I would have that. I mean,
Or
I'm
you
looking
think there'd
for
be a
it right
share
now.
screen thing, and it would
There's a
just be
plus.
easy.
Here's
like,
a plus. What's the plus?
and say share your
Presentation,
screen.
video, image.
where's East Coast when you need them?
Where's these
Right,
guys when we need
screen.
them?
There should
Here
be
we
an
are
option
trying to
for
figure
like
this out on our own. I
share
have
your
an extra
screen.
camera. That scares me.
You have to
That
open up
scares me.
Casino or whatever. in the
Video.
window.
So I do have other things here. So what I'm going to do at the end of tonight's episode,
Yeah,
I'm
figure out
going
later.
to
Yeah, thanks.
I'm
Owen.
gonna play with some
Yeah.
shit and I'm gonna see
Yeah,
what
be
happens.
encouraged. Figure
Um,
it out. Because I'd
everything
really love
okay,
to hear
honey?
Gonzi Fest with
All right,
nice,
baby.
crisp audio, you know?
What's that?
It's really taken away from the experience.
Let me
It's off.
I know if I leave, I can send it to Oren. Then he'd be able to play it.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
I still
Yeah,
have.
I'm gonna roll out for a sec. I'll send it to you.
So maybe it's
There
coming
you go.
back.
Oh, okay. You can just connect back in. There you
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, like come on, and Cowboys disappears. Here we
go.
go.
So while he's going, I don't know how long he's going to take. You, I can share my song if you like.
Sure.
Okay. Let me just a minute or something. You know. Like,
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh wait. You're not like ready on the fly. What's going on?
Oh, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm sharing.
No, I'm playing. Everybody,
Here.
check it out. Okay, this
Let me
is.
know if you can hear it.
All right.
Can you hear it?
We can hear it.
Oh, you can hear it. Okay. You see, we can boost it a little.
Well, no. Well, you're boosting, but I'm.
Oh no, I won't.
I'm turning
boost
you
it.
down. Hold on.
Okay, I won't
Don't boost it.
I won't boost it. I'm not touching it. I didn't touch it actually. I didn't boost
Because
it.
you're very loud.
Oh, I can see it. Wow. I can even turn it down.
Well, I just turned you down, so you can even
Okay.
you can even turn yourself back up now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm back where I was.
This is with the new pick, yeah?
Yeah, with the new black pick. That's what I wanted to show.
Man, look at you go, everybody.
I
Check it
got
out.
better. Like it's smoother. I'm not making the mistakes I was making with the other pick. Like my number of mistakes is cut down, and I pushed it a little further. Like the things I'm doing.
Wow. Let me tell you what, you're sounding good.
Thanks, Arn. I appreciate that.
And you are much smoother in your riffs, you know, in your chords. You look so much more comfortable as well. Look at him. You'll see every so often he has like an itch on his nose.
Yeah, so it's
like,
interesting. You see when I'm looking,
it's like he's holding the chord, but he scratches the nose and he goes right back.
And I'm happy with you that it's like, oh, I got that right. You know. So this, I'll stop it right after this part. This is the best part. It's kind of repetitive, you know, but I'm throwing together a few different riffs I know. And playing them better than I ever have. I was just like, wow, so smooth. Here I add a little more emotion to it. And it's a little more complex of a riff too. I'm like doing.
I saw you were working hard to get that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The notes smoother too.
Let me tell you what, it's beautiful.
Erroneous twang, let's say, you know, like.
All right. All right.
Yeah, and when you play
fantastic
the whole thing, yeah, thanks, Arn. I appreciate that.
No, that's
Like,
excellent.
thank
And
you
look,
for
I'm telling you,
letting
that's
me hear your ears.
you
Did
have
hear it?
improved
Did it
so
sound
much.
good? Did it sound good?
You're doing that's great.
Yeah,
Listen, to be playing along with like, you know, a song like that, to be creating the song like that, that was awesome.
It was
awesome
a backing
work.
track I downloaded that somebody else had made. It sounded
Yeah,
like
but
Vinnie Moore, you know, one of the classic neoclassical type guys, you know.
But you gave it its own flair, and you were very comfortable with it. And in that comfortability, I think that's what I'm saying. I saw you comfortable. I saw you relaxed.
Gave me a 12 to 15% increase in my my skill. Let's say.
So wild.
And
just the pick,
you know,
just the pick can increase. Well, I guess that's the case. I mean, look, if
I have a jar of picks,
if a golfer is using the right you know stuff,
I have to get
a
a lot more
golfer,
black ones.
the right club can change everything for them. I suck at golf, no matter what club I have. Like, I don't care what golf club you give me. Terrible at golf.
They gave me less of the black ones too. They're more, oh, these are premier, you know. So they are too. So I'm gonna get like, you know, probably like 1,000 or something. I don't know. Just
he's like, I'm gonna get so many of these picks. I'm not gonna run out of them. These picks, I'm gonna have them come me all the time. You need a pick. Listen, you're gonna love this pick. Take this pick.
Yeah.
No, you have found the pick.
Here's the interesting thing. A pick is great, but what if I could have a ballpoint pen type surface or something that could go across the strings and was spherical, and the flatness of the pick was removed from the equation, like a pointed,
like more of a rounded. You're thinking like a rounded tip,
like a ballpoint pen tip type. Smooth,
but then you're just using your fingers. But then you're just using your fingers, and that's how I play. I don't use it, and see, I don't use a pick.
I'm just, yeah, I understand that. I understand.
I don't use the pick, and I probably should.
You know,
and I should probably
like this
learn
part
to
here,
use
the tip. I want, like, why doesn't it come to a ball? I mean, what if you had that? You know, what if you had that?
Well, I think that would be.
You can't make it out of metal though, you know. Because then the metal just rip the strings apart, right? Yeah. You know what I'd really like to do? I would love to. I want to go to the Guitar Center and I want to try out at guitar with optical pickups. I don't care what model it is of guitar, and doesn't have to be a Stratocaster. And I want to see if I can shred on it. I want to see if I can shred on it. Like, that's my question. Can I do that? I haven't seen really.
Can you shred on pretty much? I think you're going to show us that you can shred on anything. You're going to shred on a friggin' mandolin. You're going to shred on a ukulele. You are going to shred.
God, that would be a great idea. Like some sort of fucking mandolin or something. Or what was the?
Well, I think we got cowboy back.
A fucking lute.
Possibly.
I'm going to get a lute. Dude, I wonder if lute and guitar are the same things. I bet you they are.
A lute? A lute?
How similar is playing a lute to a
Yeah.
guitar with
I have an
standard
issue here.
E
We
change?
could hear you.
Yeah, let me see what can happen.
70% similar to playing a guitar.
Really? Okay. Very interesting.
The left
Well,
hand
he's gonna.
fretting is
Christopher
almost
is now going to
identical,
try shredding
but
on
the right
everything.
hand plucking
He's going to
technique
be like
and
the
string
just
arrangements require
does it shred?
significant adjustment.
Do they have a does it shred guy? I don't think they do. You know how they have like, there was a guy checking water faucets and electricity meters outside. Like, look at that. You saw the fly? We had no flies in here. You saw it just now.
No,
I'm
I
telling you,
didn't
they
see
love
it.
weed. They love weed.
I'm looking around.
So you could be the guy, like, does it shred? Like, you can go checking
I'm looking for
and
my
shredding.
I don't know what I did.
You could be shredding things. You could be the shredder. Does it shred? Like the violin.
Oh,
The
does the
ukulele.
mandolin shred?
The mandolin. Does the mandolin shred?
Does the
We'll have to check out for a second.
Because they got a guy who walks around public areas, and he plugs shit into random power, and he's like, "It's got power. It's got power. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's got power." And he does this weird little jump, and I'm just like, okay. But
It's
he's
so
got like
funny with
millions
those
of
texts, like,
followers, and I'm like, this is crazy shit. And then he expanded his thing, and now he checks faucets, right? And he'll come up to a random hose, and he's like, "Does it?" And he's like, "We're turning it on. Is there water? Is there no water? There's water, man. There's water. Yeah." And it's like,
okay.
And it's
So
like the
here's some
wildest thing.
psychology for you. Here's some psychology for you. The guitar pick was just slightly under the phone, but the damn thing was on the table, but I didn't see the black guitar pick I was looking for. Oh man,
I'm glad you found it.
Playing
Glad
with
you
the black
found it.
pick hurts my hands a little more, maybe. I don't know. But like I think
Do you play without a pick?
I'm being more articulate with it, more
I mean, do you play without a pick?
No, I won't do that.
Why is that?
I don't know how to, and I don't have the fingernails for it.
So not fingernails. So here's the thing, and just to be silly. So there's only three strings.
Box guitar,
but so
tuned?
I don't know. It probably
in?
is not tuned right now. G. I think in the key of
G.
G minus plus negative.
You want to play guitar?
Forward.
You want to play garage band?
So, but in when it comes to fingers, I don't use a pick. So for me, I mean, if I had more strings, if I had 3 more strings, but I mean,
yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has their own style, their own taste, their own capability of what they can play, and within that, what they want to play for their own personal pleasure of hearing the music.
Well,
Cowboy.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Hey,
welcome back, Cowboy. No, but I'm just saying, if you ever want to do something like, sometimes I like to be more,
Oh, look at that!
I like to be more in touch, because if you want to get a little more funky, what was it? Or was it?
Oh, I thought you did a hammer-on thing, like.
No, it was.
Yeah. Or did a little vibrato there. Excellent.
Put your beer bottle on it.
That would actually, if I was playing with the beer, that would be great. Playing the notes like
my
that.
Index finger as that fucking beer bottle, Cowboy, one time. And let me tell you something. I almost sliced my finger off.
Yeah.
I was just being so, and I'm like, yeah.
You've got to harden your fingers.
The beer slide bottle thing, and my finger is it. And it didn't work. I was like, oh, well, I had to stop. Like, I almost sliced my finger.
But I love playing that thing, and it's just and the same like you when the videos that you were doing, in the videos that you were doing, Chris.
Right here.
You could see where like you were just in, you're playing against a backing track, but you were just having fun. That's when I would pull out like the cigar box.
Fun, yeah.
The cigar box to me is having fun. It's playing along with people that actually know how to play, where I don't. But I could play tune. I'm just like a backing. I'm a backing sound.
You have fun too. You know what I'm saying? That's right. My fun zone is a slightly different flavor than your fun zone, and that's fine. because our zones can overlap and we can enjoy each other's various flavor of music. And yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you started saying music because you're like fun zones and zones.
Yeah,
You,
fun zone.
all
Fun
that
zone.
conversation there got
Musical
very
enjoyment zone.
I can enjoy your zone. You can enjoy my zone. I'm like, what the
Tell
fuck are
me
you
about
talking
the
about?
fun zone.
Where did we go? Where did this
name for a movie,
conversation
The
lead to?
Fun Zone. Is there anything called the Fun Zone? Could we use that as a marketing thing?
No, I think there's something called the fun zone. I
sure
think there's a number of things probably called the fun
Are
zone.
you allowed to have
and
a
not all of
marijuana
them, and
brand
not all of
called the
them.
Fun Zone?
Some in a very adult way, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
know. I hear you, Aaron, with the way that conversation. I was like, the fun zone, your fun zone, my fun zone, their fun zone. We all have a fun zone, you know.
So again, everybody, welcome to the show. Oh, looks like I've got SST over here on the Instagram. Welcome SST.life. That's Travi. You can find him on the Facebook, Instagram, and other places. Welcome to Highly Motivated. So tonight's our Sunday sesh, the end and beginning of the week. Tonight's topic du jour was the ECS and boosting. How do we boost the ECS? So cannabis is actually, so it's not just fresh cannabis. It's not just fresh vegetables and fruits to jump our system back into play. And I wanted to make sure we kind of ended the show on this, on talking about boosting our ECS. We were talking about it a little while. We got sidetracked, but I was starting to talk about things we can do to boost our internal system that brings homeostasis to everything. And juicing was like the first one. Juicing raw cannabis with other vegetables and other fruits is number one. That's a great way to get raw cannabinoids directly into your body. Directly. Deep breathing. The next one is deep breathing. Look, one slow breath, one good, deep, slow breath activates the parasympathetic nervous system. And that's huge. The ECS, your endocannabinoid system, it works very closely with the rest and digest state of being. So as it's resting, as it's digesting, that's where the ECS works beautifully. So breathing slowly, an intentional breath, deep. I mean, this is huge. This is huge to bring stress down. It's where stress attacks the body, and it tells your body that I'm under attack. Breathing tells your body that you're okay. So that being such a simple kind of, thing, breathing re-energizes, reactivates, and restabilizes your ECS. Because if not, then your ECS, your endocannabinoid system, something we all have except for insects, they're aliens. If it's not balanced, then it's out of control and it's trying to find the problem and it's overcompensating. So we want to be able to relax our system. So a deep breath. So juicing and deep breathing. Deep breathing, very important. Deep breathing is like meditation. One good deep breath. And that's just and you're breathing in and you're breathing out. And you're just taking your time, and that's what you're thinking about, is how deep do you breathe and how deep do you breathe in and how deep do you breathe out. And you're doing that a couple times. You're going to breathe in, count. If you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's a Marine trick. The Marines teach you to breathe at a count of 4. And if you can breathe at the count of 4, everything's going to be okay. No matter how bad the situation, no matter what's going on, breathing is going to save your life. Same with, and again, that's the ECS. It's bringing the ECS online. And good food. I said juicing. Juicing is such a big deal. The reason juicing is so big, because 70% of the body's immune activity is associated with the microbiome, with the gut. And 70% 70% of immunity is happening right here in your gut. So juicing is such a big deal. Look, that regulates inflammation. And that's all gut function. So you get your gut balanced. That's helping to balance the ECS as a whole. Fiber-rich foods, fermented foods. We talk about fermented cannabis. We talk about kimchi. Beautiful fruits, beautiful vegetables. Again, juicing all these things is usually the best. Anything minimally processed, minimally to no processed food is going to be healthier gut environment. And that right there is a boost for the endocannabinoid system, a boost for the ECS. So deep breathing, good food. You're gonna think I'm silly, but getting back to nature. Getting back to nature. Have you ever noticed you walk through you walk through a forest, you take a walk. You notice you take a walk, you lower your blood pressure, your stress kind of lowers, your breathing becomes better. You have more gratitude for everything around you.
Thank you, Aaron, for doing this podcast, and Cowboy, thank you for being guest on here. And gratitude's great.
See, thank you for joining it, and thank you for bringing your beautiful music and your excellent stylings. Your evolution of Christopher and guitar,
and enjoyment of cannabis as well.
And you feel better inside. I have not stopped sweating for like 2 hours. 2 hours in this room has been crazy. I was sitting here talking, and it's like I can feel sweat just going and getting in my eyes. And I'm like,
is it too much for you? Do you need to end the podcast?
I think I'm maybe. I'm like, I can do it. And I'm like, it is so
you need
freaking
a fan,
hot.
But the fan,
I do need a fan. I was looking for a fan today. I couldn't find one. I was just so bit. Today was one of those days where I had to do everything. Yesterday I did a doctor day in St. Pete. Yeah. And today was my only day to do housework, to do, stuff around the house, the garden. I got in the riding mower. I moved the dog cages. I chopped a piece of wood like this, big like this. I sawed right through it. Not chopped. I used the.
I was away
but I had
in Wilmington, Delaware, on business.
That's right. That's right. Are you out? Wait, that's right. You're back though.
Yeah, I'm back now.
That was quick.
I came. Yeah, it's only an
you
hour
were missed.
drive.
You were missed on Friday. We talked about
it's
you.
Only an hour.
I was like,
drive.
Something?
Brother,
I know he's not here. You know why
really?
he's not here?
Oh, thank you.
See, I'm like, you know why he's not here? He's traveling. He's traveling. He's in like
podcast. Yeah, thanks.
He's
for
in like Ohio or something.
Yeah, I was in Wilmington, Delaware.
So okay, another boost.
I visited the Hagley Museum. Oh wait, let me share a picture. I'm going to share a picture. Let me see if I got it.
How far? I know the ECS. It goes on a cellular scale. I mean, how many are in the body? Do you know?
Well, so this is going to blow your mind. There are more cannabinoid receptors, which are all linked to the ECS, the endocannabinoid system. There are more cannabinoid receptors in your body than any other receptor in your body. There are more receptors in your brain, in your body. What's that?
Pretty much every cell.
Every cell.
Pretty much every cell.
Yeah, every cell. Every cell is connected in a way to the ECS. The ECS is total balance for everything. Look, another boost, just another quick boost. I'm going to tell you. I want to see the picture from Chris, but sunlight. If you're not getting out into the sunlight, I feel better. Look, today I took my shirt off. The neighbors that could see me were like, "Put it back on." I took my shirt off and I got natural sun. I worked out in the garden. I was pulling weeds. I was putting shit together. I had a fire going. I was burning shit. I burned a lot of shit. It felt good to burn shit. And it's just, but the sun felt good. the heat felt good, you know? And that right there, look, that's cortisol, that's serotonin, that's melatonin. Okay, that's the circadian rhythm of life and earth and sunlight. You want natural sunlight. That right there is going to kick your ECS into second gear.
There's
So again, tonight,
natural lithium.
natural
There's
lithium, natural lithium. That's right. That's right. Natural lithium is in the sun. The sun
Vitamin D.
re-energizes you. And it does, and it kicks in your endocannabinoid system. Look, and that right there, everybody always wants to know, well, how do I, I take vitamins for this, and I take pills and juices and drinks and shots for all these different things. What do I take that actually kicks my body into gear? Sunshine. Sunshine, a little bit of sunlight, 15 minutes of sunlight soaked in, and your body is getting a recharge. And you're going to look, touch. Touch is a big deal. Touch is huge. That's hugs, that's holding hands, that's petting a dog or a cat. It's getting a massage. It activates your system. It's making love. It's many different things, but that right there, human touch lowers stress hormones, and it supports the release of natural cannabinoids. It supports the release of natural cannabinoids and feel good kind of molecules in the body. That's important stuff right there. I mean, look, I said good food is a big deal, but touch activates the body. And if you're not touching, you need to go get touched. I'm not saying the naughty massages.
I knew that was going
I
there.
didn't say those.
That's
I
so
said
funny.
a massage, because that activates the body. And a massage activates the different chakras or pressure points of the body. And that is excellent for your endocannabinoid system. That is excellent for homeostasis throughout the body. Look, me and my wife went and got a massage at one of these beautiful hotels for her birthday. We took her to this gorgeous hotel, and they have a spa. You get into the spa and you take everything off pretty much. And I was like, oh, I see. And they put towels over everything and shit. But the massage, no, they put you in a room and a sauna and a this and a that. They give you champagne. I was like, let me smoke a joint. I took some edibles though. And me and my wife got a massage in the same room. The massage activated my body in such beautiful ways. And even though it hurt and I needed it, and there was a couple of cracks and a couple of it didn't sound like I enjoyed it. But afterwards, I could feel that there was electricity running through my body,
Release,
and
man.
Yeah.
It's
And
release.
so it is. We need it. Everybody needs an energy recharge, an energy release. We were talking about foods. Good food is important, especially for the ECS, the endocannabinoid system. But good food and good fats are especially good for cannabis to travel throughout the body. So the way cannabis travels throughout the body, it travels through the lipids. Cannabis travels through the fats of the body. So as it travels through the fats of the body, you want good fats. And what are good fats? Fatty acids, things like omega-3 rich fatty acid kind of foods, walnuts are fatty, flaxseed, chia, hemp seeds. Look at that. See, hemp seeds and fatty fish. Any fish that's a fatty, like tunas, salmon. But salmon you get from Norway. Only Norway. Oh, it's hot. Oh, good Lord. But that's it. Those are boosts to the body. Your ECS, your endocannabinoid system, loves good food, loves touch, loves walking, loves dancing, stretching, hiking, swimming. I did a little swimming today. It was beautiful. weight training and moving your body. Movement tells your ECS that the body's alive. Movement tells your endocannabinoid system that my body is alive. Let's produce new cells. Let's, kickstart the mitochondria. Let's keep the body and the brain and the synapses popping and snapping. Movement tells the body to keep going. And that could be, just moving your arms around like this. Or, you're getting up, you're getting down. You're getting up, you're getting down. Do simple exercises, but enough to get your body moving. That's really, I'm glad, I'm kind of glad we got to finish it with that. What does the ECS actually need?
My grandfather always told me, if you sit around, you're going to rust like an old truck. You have to keep your car moving and rolling, man. And take care
Look,
of it.
I think that might be the secret to age. Mel Brooks just turned 100, or I think Mel Brooks is turning 100 years old. Mel Brooks, incredible individual. Somebody just said that Blazing Saddles is like one of the films of Lifetime. Like it's
by far.
It's got like a lifetime achievement in comedy, and it's like this year's, I don't know, it's some kind of award that it's getting. But Mel Brooks, he's turning 100, and people are asking these people, what is the secret to your longevity? And like, look, my grandmother is 101 years old. Shut the fuck up. That's like, we can only dream that we're going to be 101 years old. And she still drinks a little bit of brandy every other day. She has a couple cigarettes here and there. She's and she really doesn't eat much. She just has crackers, and she's like, I don't know how she's doing it. But she's living, and she's getting up, and she's walking every day. She walks around, she moves around, she knits, she keeps her mind active. 101 years old. Mel Brooks, 100.
One of the best things for that is carrot juice, believe it or not.
Carrot juice.
Pure carrot juice. I met a guy that he was in his 90s, but he was actually in Patton's regiment. He lied, said he was only 14, and he actually got in, and he drank carrot juice all his life, and he looked like he was maybe 70.
Really? Wow.
Pretty amazing.
Carrot juice.
But some people have different metabolism.
Well, and that's the thing. Some people like what was his name? He lived to 100 or something. The guy who would smoke cigars the whole time, and
George Burns.
Comedian. Yeah, George Burns. I swear he was going to live forever.
Well, Casey Kasem. He never aged.
He never
Casey
aged.
Kasem. Or
Casey Kasem never aged. Is he still alive?
No, there was a big controversy about that because his wife wouldn't give up the body.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a big. Yeah, you should look it up. It's pretty wild.
You're not having his body. That's wild. By the way, everybody, welcome to the show. Just let you know, there's a show that's not a show without topics, but a show where we just talk. And we talk about everything, and we get into everything. And tonight's topic du jour was what feels good for your ECS feels good for you. What feels good for your endocannabinoid system feels good for you. And we talked about good fats, exercise, movement became the big conversation. Movement is number one.
Top of the week to you too, Oren and Cowboy. I'm going to be rolling out now.
Christopher, top of the week.
Great podcast.
I wish you great energy this week. I wish you a fantastic adventure. It's all you.
Too.
Hey, check that out. Like I said, upload some of your stuff.
Yeah, I need to explore Suno at a deeper level to
right. Instagram, we're going to go ahead and call it.
Thanks, Cowboy.
That's what it is. I'm like, that's what it is.
Send,
But we're still going.
send,
Instagram, I'm still
send
going
posts
live
on.
right
I'd like to
now
hear it.
on the Restream. And the Restream, you can see me on LinkedIn as Oren Allen. You can see me on Facebook, Twitch, Kick, Rumble. YouTube is Highly Motivated with Oraganji, because we're still going live. We're still happening right here, right now. We're just going to kill the Insta feed. So let me just do that. Goodbye, Instagram. Have a great night. Not y'all. Y'all could stay, but we're not going that much longer either. Only because it's so. I mean, I'm not as hot as I once was, but maybe I'm stopping to sweat, which makes me nervous. Like I can't drink enough to keep up. This is like crazy. It's just so hot, so hot. I don't even know what to do. Oh my God. Okay. That feels great.
Man,
just a little bit of
we
air.
need to get the studio set up and with some AC, man.
Well, so it was working. And I just ordered a unit tonight. It's going to be here in a couple days. It's a brand new unit, much bigger than the one that we have there. I want to do a mini split, but we're going to be doing some construction. And this is for the back part of the house. And I want to start the mini split up in the front part of the house, because the AC unit in the front is crap. So I went ahead and bought a good unit for that. And I'm going to replace the whole wall at the same time. It's a lot of construction. So we're going to do a new AC. Things will be great. I'll have AC here. I'm like, I'll be cooler in the room. Maybe.
Yeah.
But then I've got to do a mini split. It's just a lot of work, and I don't have time. I
totally understand, bro.
You find how little time you really have. Like right now, it's just me and Zav and Chai, and we're running the whole farm and maintaining everything, and the dog and the ducks and the chicks and the goats and the quail and the bunnies. Holy shit! And the house itself, which I go through and I look at it like, okay, how can I make things easier, right? How can I streamline things? There is no streamline. There is hold on for dear life. Holy shit, you don't know what's about to happen to you. But that and taking care of Zav, and it's been a lot. Everything all right? All right.
Life is
But
constant
you never.
adventure.
It is, and I love it, and I'm soaking it in. I mean, you could see I'm just, God, what's going on?
Totally get that. Hey, I sent those to you.
Oh, did you?
I
You
sent
sent me
them
the
over to your
songs?
text. Yeah, I
All
sent
right,
you
awesome.
2 of them.
Awesome. I'm going to
Just
listen.
let me know what you think.
100%. And you let me know anything that you want to see in the Cannabis Science Fair. Back on the whole Ganji Fest stuff, just let me know anything that you want to see. If there's any projects. Same with Gavin, if you're listening still, any projects something that excites you the most, let me know. Any part of the Cannabis Science Fair that you say, hey, I want to help build the backboard or the storyboard on this, or let me, anybody want to be involved, I welcome you. If not, I'll do it. I'm like, I'll do it. But no, I want to make this fun. I want to make this community involved, because it's such an educational opportunity. And right now we're in a country where the country itself is looking to learn about cannabis. The country itself is ready to learn the proper history and information about cannabis. And if we do it like this and it's fun, people are going to eat it up. If it's fun and enjoyable, then it's edutainment. And you're having fun, you're having a laugh, and you're learning about it. And that cannabis can be fuel. Cannabis can be plastics. Cannabis can be, cannabis is a superfood. Cannabis remediates the soil. Cannabis builds houses and clothing and rope and so much more. So much
Man,
more.
I wonder if you can. We ought to do like in one of the tents, do like a VR headset thing where you take like a virtual tour of of one of the grow rooms or something like that.
I like that.
You know,
So there
or a
was
cannabis
at
farm, or
Mount Dora,
get to
there
pick your
was
own bud. You know,
I can't remember who it was. I cannot remember who they were, but they did do a dispense. They did a you could go into the dispensary and then their grow house with a VR thing, and that was pretty neat. They had a big section, but you're right. In one of these little 10x10s, that's all you need. In one of our little smoke, that's a great idea. I love it. So I don't know how many smoke rooms there's going to be. Right now in my head, there's 3. There's possibly 4 if we have the room. The smoke rooms are protected by vendors. So in order to get into this room, you got to go around the vendors, and then there's
exactly.
security. There's somebody at the door checking medical cards. You got to have a medical card. I think
Yep.
we're gonna. I think like that's like that. I don't know. I'm figuring that's the
that's
thing.
probably going to be in the contract.
Probably. And if people are going to be sparking up in other places, I can't control that.
You can't control that.
But I'm going to give them places where they can smoke, and that's what these are. So, because other people that don't have a card are going to want to get in, and because there's private private little concerts in there, comedians, magicians. There's going to be this rotating acoustic performances in these little smoke rooms. There's a stage in every single one. One will be for the podcast, and again, surrounded by vendors, because I want everybody and everything to be in the thick of it. You know, that's what the festival. It's coming back to some beautiful roots of cannabis. And again, Heartwood Soundstage is what we're looking at, which is in Gainesville. Now, oh, and by the way, when I told you like the booth prices and things like that, $250 for a 10x10, and then sponsorships can be because we could do banners, names by stages, names in our flyers, whatever. There's like a whole bunch of stuff that we can put together, like upcharges in a sense. But if people want to sponsor, that can go upwards of $5,000. And you can main stage sponsor, you can sponsor whole sections, you can sponsor the entire event. Instead of Oraganji brings this to you, you take Oraganji's name off of it, and you could put blah, blah, blah for $5,000, because that basically pays our venue. That pays our venue. That's a great thing. So if anybody's listening and you want to be, I would love for it to be Goldflower. Goldflower presents, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. But we'll see. We'll see as time goes on. Did I cut myself? No, maybe. No, I'm just sweating. I'm just sweating so much. We'll see. We'll see who gets into this. Everybody, this is a Sunday sesh, highly motivated. I'm winding down because I'm sweating so profusely that my body is not regulating temperature. What's that?
There's like a sauna in there.
It is sauna. Schwitzing. Look, I've been in the sauna for 2 hours, and I feel like all the impurities out of my body have left me. I am drenched. I am drenched. I didn't realize, like, I'm sweating, like I'm wiping, and I'll wipe it. I'll just kind of do like this, and I didn't realize my shirt is just soaked. But yeah, this is a hot one.
But it's so good for you, man. I mean, when you do get out there and you sweat, it cleans your body. It does clean all the toxins out, and that must definitely help.
Right. Sweating does clean up toxins. I've been sweating all day. Today has been a sweating kind of day. So I'm gonna go sit in front of the other AC in a little while. Just sit there. Just
stick your head in the freezer kind of thing.
Oh, that's a good idea. Well, no, it's a pull-out freezer on the floor, and so I'll have to get down and shove my head into the freezer, and that's gonna look weird.
Have you ever smoked have you ever drank a hit?
Have I ever drank a hit?
Before?
Yes.
That is the coolest damn thing.
Isn't that great? Isn't that great? I love it. I have
one.
Mug. Oh, you have it as a beer mug. That's neat.
chill the beer mug and flip it upside down and fills the whole thing up. That's how we used to smoke hash under glass.
Hash under glass. So
yeah, because when you tilt it, the smoke looks like liquid when you pull it back in, and it's super cooled.
It really is. I have a device. I don't know where I put it, but you actually so it can take either like a concentrate or like a rosin pen, but you put it on and it fills this cup, and you take it off and you could drink it, and
that's awesome.
Oh, it's fantastic. It really is. It's a neat way to smoke. You know, it's a neat way to vape your product. No, I love it. Doing it for flower would be interesting, but I think the Venti is like the closest I've come to as far as any kind of device that's been pretty flower friendly. So anyways, oh.
Brother, so go get out of the heat, man. Get for the AC.
I am. I can't even think. You know, everybody, thank you for coming to the show. Just thank you for being here. I'm gonna go get some AC. This is like I wasn't sure how long I could do this. Look, I'm just wiping pure sweat. It doesn't stop. You're all amazing. Thank you for coming to the show. It's going to be an amazing week. Remember, believe in yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself and believe in yourself. That's such a big deal. Be you. Be all in. Believe. Ooh. Be you. Be all in. Believe. That's it. The 3 B's. I love that. So be you. Be all in. And believe. Believe. That's something so simple. I think we forget and we overcomplicate shit. And we make it about all this made up shit. Just be you. Don't try to be somebody else. Be all in on you. Be all in on you. And believe. If you believe, your world is going to change. So be you. Be all in. Believe. Thank you for coming to Highly Motivated, everybody. Cowboy, we got a chit-chat. Everybody, let's all have a chit-chat. Yeah. Be back on the next show. Tonight, Sunday. I'll be back live Wednesday. Later, so Friday, Wednesday. Highly Motivated.
All right. Take care, everybody who was there. See you later.
Take care, everybody who's there. Hey, thank you for coming, later, Cowboy. We appreciate you. Later on. Everybody, thank you again for coming. I'm going to go find a fan. Oh, this is like crazy sauce. Crazy sauce, so hot. So hot. Okay.